back Prosperity TV back on the way. Today, what the hell is today? Oh yeah, today is Thursday 25th, May 25th. Spin-off series time, man. It's gonna be nothing but spin-off series episodes until at least 3 battles come out on that IBE card, cause that last episode needs to be a whole review. Needs to be a whole review of the IBE card. I'm probably going to start. I'm gonna start cooking up new material by the time URL physically does the Gnome Impact event. Probably gonna be cooking up season 3, or I'm gonna be getting my guys Evil and Rizzo back on here. So, with that being said, I got story time for y'all today. Mook's name been coming up again a lot, just like season 1, but not in a positive light. And I don't mean like in the news. I'm talking about like to me personally, like niggas are trying to make it seem like yeah, they back on that I don't like Mook shit again. So I think I need to tell a story about how I even know who Mook is and how long I've known who Mook is. See, I'm young, but unlike most of you, I have known who Mook is since I was in like the 4th or the 5th grade. Let's go back to the year 2010. I'm in the 5th grade. This is not like this is battle rap, but I have no clue that this is battle rap. Like this is probably the most interesting story that I've told so far about how my evolution was a battle rap. I was not battle rap didn't even exist to me at this age. Like didn't exist. I was a Cassidy fan, bro, and I still am. I don't mean to say that like, oh, I don't rock Cassidy no more. I definitely still do. I was a huge Cassidy fan though. Like when I was a little kid, like elementary school, I was just fiending for bars. I was addicted to it. I was the music man. Like before we start selling anything, I used to go and put music on people's phones, on people's iPods, MP3 players, hustle the CDs. You know, my brother knew how to burn the CDs. So like, if it was a CD he gave a damn about, yeah, he'd do it for me. So I was doing all that. But the stuff that I like to listen to on my personal time, you couldn't even go and sell it or burn it. Like you had to go and hunt for it on YouTube. And I went to the library. I lived in the library pretty much because I was always on YouTube listening to Papoose, listening to Cassidy, listening to like believe it or not, Exhibit. Like Exhibit is one of the craziest MCs lyrically. And they're listening to Exhibit. And they're listening to who else? Who else, bro? Um, what's dude? Don't sweat. Oh yeah, Rakim. Because I still say like don't sweat the technique and the other record that's on that same joint. Crazy. Like I was in there like with I'm just kind of Lloyd Banks. Lots and lots of Lloyd Banks. Lots and lots of Redman. You know what I mean? This is before I even got hit to meth. I wasn't even listening to meth yet. So I was just fiending for bars to make a long story short. And Cassidy came on my desk, and I don't have to do it separate. The reason why I have to do Cassidy's episode separately is it's going to be way longer. So the Cassidy evolution thing already happens. Like my brother put me on to Cassidy because I was listening to Papoose. Like at the time, I thought Papoose was the greatest lyricist on earth, besides Eminem. And my brother was like, "Yeah, you close, but this is one nigga from Philly, Slim. I really think you need to tap in with Shorty. I think you will fuck with him more than you fuck with Papoose. I'm a little nigga, and my brother on the same type of time too. Like he loved the bars, but he listening to like a little bit of everything during this time. They're kind of like I'm doing right now. Like I'm saying, like you just got your ear to the streets, listening to all kind of shit. So, and y'all, bro, Tesla, y'all already know my shit connects. So like, I'm gonna get to the part. So he tells me to go check in with Cass. Man, I check in with Cass. I listen to the freestyle that he did on the pool table. I listen to the freestyle he did at the radio station, and I was sold from there. I'm like, yo, whether because my friends was like, he ain't write that shit. I mean, he ain't freestyle that shit. He wrote that shit. He's like, no way, you saying all of this crazy shit off the top of it. I'm like, yo, I don't give a damn if he wrote that shit, freestyle that shit. There's no nigga on earth. Not even Wayne. This is how I really felt at that time. I don't feel that way now. But I really felt it. I'm like, bro, Wayne ain't even getting down like this. That's how I felt. So, fast forward to like the summer. Oh yeah, the summer of 2010. I'm in the library every day. Like we in the library, you know what I'm saying, on the west side. I keep like me, my two friends and my brother. We in that joint every day. Like we just like getting thrown out there down at least once a week. Coming in there with two deep, two squad. You know what I'm saying? We just end up cranking endless music, eating food, shit. Like they hate that shit. So one day I run across before we got kicked out the library. I run across. It says Cassidy Murda Mook this. I said, oh, Slim Cassidy, this somebody? Like, oh, nigga, this is me. I just finished the 5th grade. I swear to God, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, bro, this is supposed to be crazy. I don't even know who Murda Mook is. On my grandmother's grave, I did not know who Murda Mook was. All the Rough Rider shit and all that shit, I didn't know nothing. I still don't know much about that at all. I know he had been around industry dudes. The industry dudes know who he is. They give him shout outs here and there. But I feel that shit's still kind of fuzzy for me. I didn't really check into it like that because this is how Mook landed on my desk by getting dissed by Cass, bro. Because Mook dissed him first, and I listened to that, and something told even at back then in 2010, something told me like he does something else. Like he don't make records. He does something else, and that's when it first dawned on me, like, oh, underground is underground and mainstream is mainstream because this song, it's a song. Murda Mook's this record was a song, but it's not a song. Like there's no songwriting composition in this record. And the same thing when I heard Cass's diss, it was fire, right? And I got some lines from that joint too. But I was just like, this is not really a record. Like, so that's when I was learning the nuances of where hip hop was at during that time. When I heard Cass's diss, the shit he was saying in there was so crazy. I had to go and do research even as a little kid because I was so lost. And why is these two grown men talking to each other like this? The Glock pops so the strip full. Rocks, I got a fist full. The ball pop shit, that hot shit, I got a clip full. When they start sparking, it be barking like pit bulls. Matter of fact, Rottweilers, when I let them shots holler, I'm like, nigga. God damn. And this song though was, I didn't even realize how good the song was when I was a kid. I was so young, half of that shit he was saying was going over my fucking head. Mook, I never forget Mook's face from that video where he made a response video like on YouTube. And all these old niggas, they be acting like they not in tune with like modern tech and modern shit. These niggas was doing vlogs and making response videos and recording themselves on Kodak cameras and shit before that was even a popular thing to do. Cause like, yeah, people did it, but when you watch that kind of stuff when we was coming up, it was like those people who made that kind of content, they were privileged. That's how you looked at it. They was privileged enough in life to go and try their hand at making a living via uploading shit on the internet. It was a privilege, bro. So you just kind of watch somebody who's been pretty much, you're just watching someone who was more blessed than you try and make a living. That's what the entertainment was. Like, that's literally how we felt about it. So when Mook made this response video, because Mook dissed him first, and I was making a living via uploading shit on the internet. It was a privilege, bro. So you just kind of watch somebody who's been pretty much, you're just watching someone who was more blessed than you try and make a living. That's what the entertainment was. Like, that's literally how we felt about it. So when Mook made this response video, because Mook dissed him first, and I still don't know what the hell happened. Like, this is real shit. I mean real shit. I don't know if it's like real on-site beef necessarily. I have no idea. This is some real OG shit, some old head shit. I have no fucking clue. I will probably have to go and pull either one of these niggas to the side, or I will have to go get up with somebody who's in their age bracket and was around to figure out what exactly this fucking back and forth is even about. Because I haven't heard Cassidy say Mook's name not one time since then. I have not heard Mook say Cassidy's name not one fucking time since then. Especially since they both been fucking with URL and been active in the battle rap scene. They don't even they don't exist to one another. So the record had been out. The record came out in 2006. So the beef happened in like 06, 07. I was late to the party. I got into him in 2010. So when I looked at Mook and I saw his face, and I'm like, he don't look like no gangster to me. Because I just remember his face. I never forget his face. And I never forget he was like, yeah, man, it was just supposed to be some rap shit. You know, I hear the record talking about all his guns, all his all his. I'm trying to mock him, but I can't do it because he was stuttering like that, Joe. He was like, man, I ain't doing no rapping, man. You tell that nigga he wants something, he can come see me. I ain't doing no more talking. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm like, all right, bro. So he from New York. So I instantly knew he was from New York because how he was talking. I've been feeling how I feel about New York City niggas since I was a little nigga. So, what the fuck is he doing? I know I'm at work and shit, cuz, but yeah, I still drag the bitch ass off this car. Fucking fine. But, so that happened, bro. I don't hear or see nothing about a murder movie for years. Years. I'm talking about not until I think I saw his face and heard his name again in like 2016. Oh, no. So I'm gonna tell y'all when I know when I heard his name across Facebook. So boom, I'm playing this. So everybody who know me know I graduated from CD player to MP3 player. I had an MP3 player in the summer of 2011. I broke that motherfucker. You know me and my brother, we got into it, and we broke each other's shit. Long story short, we both got in trouble, bro. We was just being dumbass kids, being jackasses to each other. And we broke out, you know what I mean? My mother busted our ass to go get us these little MP3 players, man. And we had LCDs on that shit, and we broke both of them, just being spiteful little dumbasses, bro. So now I ain't got shit. I ain't got nada. No music. Just damn computer library. So boom, I get a PSP. My uncle, you know, rest in peace. I get good grades, give me PSP. So now I got all the music backed up on there. I have been using YouTube converters since 2011, bro. Y'all niggas late. I've been using this shit. Been on that. That's how we was hustling music. Been hustling. I had Cassidy just on my PSP via YouTube converter. Shout out to the goddamn YouTube converter. Shout out to you. Because I had that shit out bumping that shit. This is in like 2012. But I had shit in middle school. This is 2012. So they like, young, who the fuck is Cassidy talking to in this song that you keep playing? I say, young, this nigga named Murda Mook. He's some brother from New York somewhere, bro. Like, I don't know him, but he got me somebody in Cassidy. This him. So they like, bro, you don't know who Murda Mook is? He used to rap with J Mills. So I'm like, nah, I ain't, you know what I mean? I'm like, I only know J Mills is Young Money shit. Like, I didn't really listen to none of J Mills' underground shit. So I'm like, all right, I'm keeping that in mind. So fast forward to 2016 or 2017, I believe. And Mook, what the hell did Mook do, bro? remember. I cannot remember. It might not have been 2017. Whatever year, the Friends and Mook debacle went down. Because I'm watching battle rap. When you go fast forward, it's between like 2016 and 2018. When I do the fast forward, I am watching battle rap at this time, but it's like sparingly. I have not a fucking clue. Mook is a part of the circuit and is like the. I think the beat stems from battle rapping though, because you know Mook is a founding father in this shit, and so is Cassidy. But for Philly though, not in New York City, but in Philadelphia. And like I said, Mook is skirmish on Philly niggas, bro. Like he don't like them, but he ain't gonna disrespect them for so much. You know what's happening. When people tells me that Mook socked somebody, like at the time I don't know a whole lot about Friends. I think I've only watched Friends one time, and that's because at work, he and several other niggas at work, they just raving about Friends Rothstein, raving about him. Saying, bro, you specifically, you got to go watch Friends. Like, he's got the most skill. And when I watched Friends, I think I watched him against Mr. Wavy the first time I saw him, or it might have been against Loso. Nah, I was against Loso, but my mind was trained to only watch URL battles. So once I saw what URL, I clicked off. Um, so I think it was Mr. Wavy. Might have been T-Top for that UNF joint. I don't remember. But it was like, yeah, Mook. You know what I'm saying? He punched him, and somebody died. I said, bro, what? You talking about the same Mook? Oh, murder Mook? All right, let me see what he look like. They showed me the picture. Mook on stage. I say, bro, what is the fuck? What is going on? Where the fuck have I been? I started doing research. That's when all of these fucking battles start popping up. So I say, what the fuck? He not no studio rapper? So I go look at the catalog. And he does both. He sparingly raps in the studio. Sparingly. He's a battle rapper. And that's when it dawned on me that I don't know shit about battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when it really dawned on me that I don't know a goddamn thing about battle rap. So I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Ever since that moment, I've been playing catch up with Mook specifically. I've been playing catch up with his shit because I only about damn near my whole life, Mook has only been known as the guy that Cassidy fucking bodied in a ditch. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm not from New York. I ain't from Philly. I'm not from Pennsylvania. I'm not from Jersey. So Mook has little to zero clout around here. If y'all want to know about that, I'm gonna tell y'all how much in the streets I am. Not literally, obviously. I ain't gonna snitch myself, but I ain't glad. But all y'all who don't know is a Murda artist is fan, and I don't mean that in the negative light. I'm just like his material. Like I ain't gonna tell you out of his own mouth. If you go on his channel, he tell you out of his own mouth. He can't barely read or write. He the equivalent of a goddamn slave. So he can't barely read or write. But he understands Mook. But Mook be rapping Arabic. You know what I mean? He be rapping in big Latin and shit. So not literally, but it's just the way he gets to break it apart. The English language like that shit ain't for weak. So that just kind of goes to show you the appreciation people do have for his art. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know. Like he's older. He's older than me, so he knows. He probably knows more about it. Like he's older. He's older than me, so he knows. He probably knows more about the evolution and was there more for the evolution than I was. I wasn't him. Was that him? Um, I didn't know about. I just didn't know. So when I talk about Mook today, I ain't in the journey of Murda, bro. I'm learning. I'm young. So when I try to talk about things that just recently happened, and when I speak about them in that light, because I can give clear judgment. On the previous situation, I can give clear judgment on that. It ain't rocket science, dog. And it's not between you and another older nigga. Like, if that was you and Cassidy up there, I'd probably pump my brakes a little bit because, again, I'm young. I don't even know why the hell y'all was dissing each other back in '06. So why the hell am I going and try to make speculation on what happened on stage that night? Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, I don't know, for real. There's a whole lot of shit I don't know because I'm just too young, wasn't there, didn't give a damn at the time. But now he's such an intricate part, and has been such an intricate part of this sport, and he was the intricate part of this sport the whole time. It just seemed, I don't know what the fuck happened. Because I wasn't a part of the culture back then, so I don't know what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know if he tried his hand at trying to make records maybe, and then he left the sport and he's trying to make records and he said fuck that and came back. I'm not really sure. I wish I had the answers, but I don't. It's been kind of tough to do research because I'm not in these spaces to go and ask a lot of these people these kinds of questions no more. I done changed my life, you know what I mean? I done changed, most importantly, I done changed where I live at. So like, I can't do that. I don't have the access to that no more. I'm not in my living no more. So I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Um, so my journey with Mook has really just been via URL and other battle rap. Mook was only Mook for more than a decade of my life was known as the guy who got this. Like this, like not as bad as like a Meek Mill or anything like that. Like he ain't doing greasy, he did Meek, but you know what I'm saying? He definitely he is. Y'all go listen to that Joe. The Joe don't even got a title. That's how I know he at least something real happened. It wasn't just rap. Cause the song, I swear to God, if it's still on YouTube, it don't even got a title. It just says Murda Mook this. The video shoot is not a real video. They just outside in a house and out in the yard, just throwing up middle fingers and got pistols. I got sense, and that's why I got dollars. I was I was born to rule. I'm old school like my pop's father. Something shoe. Was schooled by the older dudes. I had to show and prove, so I moved like a soldier move. I'm real militant. I'm ill and still killing them. There's plenty of guys they paralyzed and still feeling it. Like the shit's coming back to me. I'm getting higher than nosebleed seats of my shows. I'm getting high as a star, something in a rose. Fuck a Maybach, I bring a back seat to the rose. Fuck a GT, I pull up in a CLS. The guts off like my female friends up in a V12, yes. I pop the impossible, nigga. You can't stop the unstoppable, nigga. I'll pop a shot at you, nigga. And I was like a pop to you niggas. I gave you a flow, adopted you niggas. I did a lot for you niggas. And this the fucking thanks I get? You my son, you should thank my dick. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck happened? I guess you think, okay, I think he was trying to say the nigga stole his flow or stole some bars. And I don't know if this was in a rap battle or a song, I don't know. I guess you think you cash, but I think you trash. And now spank that ass. You ain't fucking with me. You wouldn't even rap like that if it wasn't for me. Nah, I've been to have my weight up. How you gonna battle me with a style that I made up? Wow. He said, what the fuck is going on out here? What the fuck is niggas doing out here? Niggas drawing out here. Uh, We get it going out there. My block actually shit warm out there. So we going out there. We set up shop, get it on out there. I'm on point like a thorn out here. You come to Philly, I'm a dog out here. Yeah, you know I'm a boss dog. Nah, this ain't Isaiah. It's a car dog. I'm a boss dog and I feel got Joel's on, you probably wouldn't see this much ice in a hailstorm. So y'all can see why I was listening to that song for like 6 years straight. I haven't heard the record in about 4 or 5 years. I think they might have taken it off YouTube. Um, the last thing I'm gonna say before I round out the story. Only is Cass. See, the thing is, Cass is only formidable when it comes to battle rapping. On the street corner, like back in the 90s, stop. Mook is an adapter, obviously. Like, we killed Mook. And we mainly kill him for not adapting because he's active and he's always claiming he's the ghost. Always. Never misses an opportunity to say that. Well, if you're going to constantly bring attention to yourself like that, like Cassidy has been doing recently, that's why I'm getting into it. You have to show up and show out every time that you arrive. You know what I mean? And when you look at it in comparison to the two guys who are part of the founding fathers community of battle rap, and Cass and Mook, Mook has ran laps around Cassidy in terms of adapting to the new style of sport. You know what I mean? The new kind of sport. He's done ran laps around Cassidy when it comes to that. Cassidy is still trying to take it back to 96, still trying to take it back to 94. He wants to go find him a nice side street corner, and he wants you to go gather a crowd. And y'all gonna go 20 bars at a time. Like, he raps for 20 bars, you rap for 20 bars, he raps again for 20 bars. Come on. Come on. The only thing he refuses to do is use a microphone like he did back in the day. That's why he didn't battle Hollow on the spot at the face off, the deal will face off. So, a Cass and Mook battle, honestly, that should be Mook's in game. To keep it 100 with you. That's a guy. That's the only guy that is literally in your class. He's in your class. You two were doing your thing in the exact same time period, just in two different cities. Y'all are both in your 40s, literally. You know what I mean? You are both looked at as in-game individuals. And on top of that, y'all had beef. I don't see no reason why. Cassie need to take a warm-up break because I need to see that he is willing to participate in next-gen battle rap. Because the Arsenal battle, the Hitman battle, it just felt like he was rebelling against modern battle rap. And I don't want to see Cass like that, bro. I want to see Cass get in tune with the program and then spit because it's actually going to be easier for him to beat Cass once he plays the game the right way. It's harder to get wins when you're rapping outside, trading 15, 20 bars at a time. You know how hard it is to judge a fucking winner like that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they gotta make that shit happen, bro. They gotta make that shit happen. If Cassidy charges $250,000, which is what I was told how much he charges the battle, that's fine. Give Mook $100, give Cass his quarter, and make the shit happen. I'm going along with Mook, because Mook has already shown me that he is, in all facets of the sport, he's still a thirsty. But if Cassidy gets with the program, now we're talking. He just won't get with their program. He would have rebelled against the program. How in the hell he go up against Good? How he had so many fire lines against Good. But the way he delivers it and his rebellious attitude against the nuances of modern sport just makes those lines sound so trash. So trash. Because we've all been watching the sport a certain way for X amount of years. I can't retrain my rebellious attitude against the nuances of modern sport just makes those lines sound so trash. So trash. Because we've all been watching the sport a certain way for X amount of years. I can't retrain my ear to receive that information like it's 2010 again. I just can't do it. I don't think anybody can. You know what I mean? When you've been watching something a certain way, you've been listening to something a certain way for so long. Who is going to go backwards? I just can't. know what I'm saying? I can't. So Mook has already stood toe to toe with the best. Iron Solomon will put Cassidy in a blender because he knows the rules Cassidy does not. Point blank period. Mook just stood toe to toe with the best. The line, the battle Mook is around the freaking eastern seaboard, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? Mook has, I think also Mook does care more about his legacy in this sport than Cassidy does. Cassidy's went platinum in the industry side of things. He's got big records, and he also still has the fan base from those days who still knows that he's like dynamite lyrics. So like the motivation for Cassidy to improve in that area really ain't that high. But Cassidy is kind of thinking small. So he's thinking small. If Cassidy goes and puts on a good showing, just one, and then he battles Mook, and it doesn't even matter the outcome. The battle, because I think that will change the standards of the sport. Like y'all will upgrade the standards of lyricism in the sport by battling properly. That old man battling properly, because I feel like nobody except Lux and Daylight can replicate the English language being used in war like that. That's just me, man. That's me. That's the Murda Mook story that I'm going to give for today. To be honest with you, if I'm going to have to fill in the blank, I'm probably going to have to do a part two. Probably going to do a part two. Keep it honest with you. In terms of in between 2017 and now, I wanted to do a part two. It is too much stuff to explain. Too much time machine traveling. So